All right, everybody. Hello, my name is Nicholas Patrick, and I was the project manager for this project, and my team and I analyzed the company FITAL. And so this is my team.
So I'm Colin Chase. My intended major is business and finance.
I'm Ihong, my intended major is economics.
And I'm Karina, and my intended major is business and marketing.
All right, so jumping right into the company overview. The slogan is Get Fit, Get FITAL. This has the potential to become one of the most recognizable slogans in the world of home fitness. FITAL entered the home fitness market because they believe that they are offering a product that no other company before them has offered. And this is an easy way to connect people with personal trainers and coaches through the use of video, through video meetings as well as private messaging. So the home fitness company is focusing on an app. The app itself is free and includes all the tools that you'd expect a fitness app to have, including GPS tracking, heart rate monitor, and calorie counters. However, this company does offer a premium subscription for $7.99, which does give you access to that private chat room and meetings with personal trainers and coaches. The premium option will also give users access to personalized meal plans, workout schedules, and fitness schedules tailored specifically for those people. And the business model of FITAL is to create a to give coaches and trainers a platform to better connect with their customers and people who are willing to pay them for their services. And the average price of a private session for these premium users is going to be around $40. And for their services, FITAL will keep 10%. And as well as their advertising plan for the free app and their subscription costs, they all contribute to the revenue of the company. I'll now be passing on the market metrics to Karina.
So, moving on, we have market research zoning and on-customer discovery. So our main target audience is health-conscious individuals that are based in Israeli. However, because the app is user-friendly and accessible, we intend on going worldwide, targeting individuals from 20 to 50 years old, residing in suburban and urban metropolitan areas, earning a middle to upper income level, and we are targeting towards people who are tech savvy and want a sense of exclusivity and are willing to pay the extra amount to get premium membership. And of course, our app does offer two bundles, one being free, one being premium, at the cost of $7.99. The premium experience is available for those who are looking for it.
Absolutely. So diving into FITAL's operating segments and market metrics. So FITAL at its core is an app that operates in digital wellness and well-being. However, to be even more specific, FITAL operates in digital fitness apps. And so going right into our total addressable market, essentially we're looking at total market demand. And for Israel, these digital wellness and fitness apps generated approximately $210 million in revenue, or are projected to reach this by 2023. However, North America got up to is projected to get up to $2.5 billion in revenue by 2026. And what this really goes to show is while FITAL can be truly successful in Israel, it's an app, so it should be released to as many people as possible. As Nick and Queen has said, this does have a free option and is thus accessible to everyone. Now, going into our potential customers and our average annual revenue generated by those customers, in Israel, judging by the current data that we have access to, there are approximately 3 million people in Israel who have interest and who have downloaded these digital wellness fitness apps. Though in North America, this number is 152 million. And this goes back onto the topic of global expansion. As this is an app, it's so important that FITAL goes the extra mile in terms of its marketing. We want to make sure that as many people have access to this app as possible. And with the portion of like the serviceable attainable market. Now, as I said, it's an app, and thus is totally accessible to everyone. We don't have a direct factor that is limiting someone from accessing this app. Of course, we do have premium versions, though the core in itself, it is an app that is accessible to all individuals, and thus our obtainable market is anyone who has access to an internet connection and has an interest in fitness and well-being.
Okay, moving on to competitive analysis. According to our research, the direct competitors include Total Systems, Peloton, Icon Health and Fitness, etc. So the similarities include that all of these companies have interactive modes which can connect users with the trainers, and the trainers then can provide instant feedback. So what is different about the FITAL company is that it offers a free app version that makes the whole app much more accessible to everyone, even low-income individuals, and also you don't have to spend money to buy the equipment. For example, if you want to use the Peloton service, you have to spend more than $1,000 to purchase the equipment, and also FITAL's subscription fee is half of Peloton's price. Therefore, FITAL has an opportunity to attract more customers compared to other competitors.
Absolutely. So going into our industry analysis and Porter's 5 forces, the threat of new entry is certainly notable, about a medium level threat. However, the FITAL can really combat this by producing proprietary software. So apps in themselves are softwares, and just like a lot of software out there, can effectively be reproduced. I mean, a lot of apps out there right now are copies of one another and just labeled differently and are structured differently. However, in FITAL's case, proprietary devices, let's say if we want to introduce certain fitness devices, such as like a watch or even a possible artificial intelligence related mirrors that can help like people who are interested in or who are new to training and who are scared of hurting themselves, they can have an AI help them, I guess, prevent themselves from hurting themselves on a new exercise. Now, going to our supply power, a lot of the apps are built in-house. Really, a lot of apps are, and this is the case with FITAL. So the supplier for this app isn't necessarily, this is a low-level threat. Truly. However, when we start dabbling in artificial intelligence, or when FITAL does, it becomes a problem because we're going to start having to outsource a lot of things. Our manufacturing needs change. We can't develop an artificial intelligence related product or fitness product in-house. This is not FITAL's ultimate goal, and thus is going to allow the suppliers to have a greater level of bargaining power. Now, as far as buyer power, FITAL is an app and is accessible to everyone with an internet connection. And given that we have a free version, though a premium version, and how we're generating revenue ultimately, we're going to want to have as many people on board with the app as possible. And thus, when we have such a large pool of individuals in the app, it gives the buyer less bargaining power and gives FITAL more power to, I guess, change prices, because if there's such a large amount of people, these people who are investing in the app aren't super picky. You know, they're not necessarily the elites. They're not necessarily people who are experts. These are more so people who are general people who are investing in our app, and thus don't necessarily have all the bargaining power in the world. Now, threat of substitution. Currently, there are a few substitutes, though this threat is currently low, as FITAL in itself and its products that it's offering are completely new. This peer-to-peer fitness education has not been seen anywhere else. And competitive rivalry, it will exist once competitors start to notice what's coming.
Yeah, and just moving on to our major takeaways. First of all, their business model is very well founded. It's a very solid business model and also a great strategy. And with proper implementation and management, it can have extreme potential for growth.
Absolutely. And going over competitors, currently one of the largest fitness apps right now is MyFitnessPal. And given that, with that being said, MyFitnessPal does have a free version, but it's terrible. What FITAL is truly seeking to do is make a great free version with features that right now are not seen anywhere else. And that's what's really going to set FITAL apart from the competitors.
And because the app offers 2 price bundles, one being free, which is ad-generated revenue, and that we suggest focusing on only one, either the free version, which is ad-generated revenue, or only on premium, focusing on getting higher quality trainers and app features.
All right, so the final recommendation that we have is an investment in FITAL due to their very sound business model and high potential for growth. However, we do suggest some changes of the company, including shifting the focus of the app towards the premium version rather than trying to target everybody, as well as research and development into new products for further expansion. Thank you. That was a presentation.
All right, so question round. Judges, do you guys have questions prepared? Jared, Ethan, Yanru.
Can you use one sentence to summarize the main advantage of FITAL or this app? Yeah, because I actually don't quite get what differentiates it with other fitness app.
Absolutely. So FITAL in itself is a fitness app. Now, in comparison to some of the top current fitness well-being apps, there's such thing, let's take MyFitnessPal. It's highly regarded and has sophisticated features for calorie counting and macronutrient, let's say, like micronutrient, I guess, it allows the user to really track a diet. That's what MyFitnessPal is for. However, currently on the market, there's no such thing as another app or another software that allows peer-to-peer fitness education. So we have influencers and coaches that are coming to the app and giving, I guess, they're selling their programs on our app and are allowing a direct line of communication between clients and the coaches themselves. And currently, this is only available privately. You can reach out to an influencer who is selling their coaching privately. Though we're wanting to bring this in a centralized format. We want to bring a lot of coaches, let's say for their sports teams even. If coaches want to come to our app and give their customers, i.e. their students, could be student athletes. We're giving them a chance to put all their workouts in one place, and even allow these student athletes to join perhaps like a class code. They're going to join their coach and see their workouts and be able to compete with their fellow student athletes on their team. This is something that is not found anywhere else, and I think is really going to what separates FITAL from every other app out there right now in terms of fitness well-being.
All right, yeah, really great question, and also a really great answer. Do we have one more question to ask this team?
Yeah, I guess I like the idea overall, but I think I see the main competition to this. You say you offer personal training services, so I see the main competition being basically social media in general and fitness influencers. And what's stopping a customer from just taking advice from them directly for free and paying that $8 premium fee?
Yeah, well, our target market isn't really users that are going to be taking their fitness tips from social media. It's going to probably be higher income individuals who want a more personalized fitness experience because personal one-on-one training sessions with professional coaches is going to give you a lot better, a lot more results rather than just taking free online tips from social media influencers.
Okay, in that case then, if you're going for higher income people, what's to stop them from getting a Peloton or Apple? I know they're releasing a personal fitness programs thing as well if you have Apple Watches. So what's stopping, if you are going for higher income people, those are your competitors now?
Yeah, so your point about Peloton is very good, except for the fact that Peloton does have a big upfront investment of $1,000 for the bike itself, as well as more subscription costs. So I guess I didn't clarify exactly who we are targeting. It will be probably lower income than Peloton users, but higher income than people that are going to be using social media for fitness tips.
Okay, yeah. That was a really great question. Thank you guys so much for presenting. Yeah, I think that concludes this.